Question number 1. In which year was the United Nations founded? In which year was the United Nations founded? Answer 1945, October 24. Second question. Where is the headquarters of the United Nations located? Where is the headquarters of the United Nations located? Answer New York City in USA. Third question. How many official languages does the UN have? How many official languages does the UN have? Answer 6 official languages. Fourth question. The UN Security Council has how many member states? The UN Security Council has how many member states? Answer 15. 5 permanent members and 10 non-permanent members. Question number 5. How many member states does the UN currently have? How many member states does the UN currently have? Answer 193. Each member state has an equal voice in General Assembly. Question number 6. What organization established in 1919 did the UN replace? What organization established in 1919 did the UN replace? Answer the League of Nations. Question number 7. What organization formed in 1919 to prevent world wars? What organization formed in 1919 to prevent world wars? Answer the League of Nations. Question number 8. How many non-permanent members does the UN Council have? How many non-permanent members does the UN Council have? Answer 10 members. Students, please note the 10 non-permanent members are elected by the General Assembly for 2-year terms. Ninth question. How many permanent members does the UN Council have? How many permanent members does the UN Council have? Answer 5 members. The 5 permanent members of UN Council are China, France, Russia, United Kingdom and the United States, and they have veto power. The 5 permanent members of UN Council are China, France, Russia, the United Kingdom and the United States, and they have veto power. Question number 10. What is the full form of UN? What is the full form of UN? Answer United Nations. Question number 11. What is the name of the agreement signed in 2015 under the UN to address climate change? What is the name of the agreement signed in 2015 under the UN to address the climate change? Answer Paris Agreement. Question number 12. Who is the Chief Administrative Officer of the United Nations? Who is the Chief Administrative Officer of the United Nations? Answer Secretary General. Fifth question. What is the name of the UN body that settles legal dispute between member states? What is the name of the UN body that settles legal dispute between member states? Answer International Court of Justice. Question number 14. What is the main purpose of the UN Charter's Article 51? What is the main purpose of the UN Charter's Article 51? Answer: the right to self-defense. Question number 15. Which organization is a specialized agency of the UN that deals with global health issues? Question I repeat. Which organization is a specialized agency of the UN that deals with global health issues? Answer: World Health Organization. Question number 16. What is the full form of WHO? What is the full form of WHO? Answer: World Health Organization. 17th question. When was the World Health Organization was founded? When was the World Health Organization was founded? Answer: 7th April 1948. Question number 18. Which day is known as the World Health Day? Which day is known as the World Health Day? Answer: 7th April. Question number 19. What does UNICEF stand for? What does UNICEF stand for? Answer: United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Question number 20. When is United Nations Day celebrated? When is United Nations Day, that is UN Day, celebrated? Answer: 24th October. Question number 21. How many olive branches are there on the official United Nations flag? How many olive branches are there on the official United Nations flag? Answer: 2 olive branches. Question number 22. Who was the first Secretary General of the United Nations? Who was the first Secretary General of the United Nations? Answer: Trygve Lie. He was elected to the position on 1st February 1946 and served until 1953. Question number 23. What are the official languages of UN? What are the official languages of UN? Answer: Arabic, Chinese, English, French, Russian and Spanish. Question number 24. After which war was the League of Nations formed? After which war was the League of Nations formed? Answer: First World War. Question number 25. Which decade was designated as United Nations Decade on Biodiversity? Which decade was designated as United Nations Decade on Biodiversity? Answer: 2011 to 2020. Question number 26. Where is the headquarters of Food and Agriculture Organization? Where is the headquarters of FAO or Food and Agriculture Organization? Answer: Rome. Question number 27. After which war was the United Nations created? After which war was the United Nations created? Answer: Second World War. Question number 28. What symbols are present on the United Nations flag? What symbols are present on the United Nations flag? Answer: World map, olive branches. The flag of the United Nations is a white emblem on a light blue background. The emblem consists of a map of the world surrounded by 2 olive branches. The olive branch is a symbol of peace, while the world map represents the organization in its quest to attain world peace. Question number 29. Where are the 4 UN headquarters? Where are the 4 UN headquarters? Answer: New York City, Geneva, Nairobi, Vienna. The primary headquarters is in New York. Number 30. How many member countries did the UN have on its formation in 1945? How many member countries did the UN have on its formation in 1945? Answer 51. Question number 31. Who coined the word United Nations? Who coined the word United Nations? Answer Franklin Roosevelt. Question number 32. How many countries are not members of the UN? How many countries are not members of the UN? Answer 2. Palestine and Vatican City. Question number 33. When did the United Nations adopt the Charter of Economic Rights? When did the United Nations adopt the Charter of Economic Rights? Answer 12th December 1974. Question number 34. How many articles and chapters are there in the Constitution Charter of United Nations Organization in total? How many articles and chapters are there in the Constitution Charter of United Nations Organization in total? Answer 111 articles and 19 chapters. Question number 35. Where was the UN Charter signed by original members of the UN? Where was the UN Charter signed by original members of the UN? Answer San Francisco. Question number 36. How many principal organs are in the United Nations? How many principal organs are in the United Nations? Answer 6. Question number 37. What are the main 6 parts of United Nations? What are the main 6 parts of United Nations? Answer the General Assembly, the Security Council, the Economic and Social Council, the Trusteeship Council, the International Court of Justice, and the UN Secretariat. Question number 38. In which year did India become a member of the United Nations? In which year did India become a member of the United Nations? Answer 1945. Question number 39. Which was the first country to leave the United Nations? Which was the first country to leave the United Nations? Answer Indonesia. Question number 40. Who is the current Secretary General of the United Nations? Who is the current Secretary General of the United Nations? Answer Antonio Guterres. He is from Portugal. Question number 41. Who is the 9th Secretary General of the United Nations? Who is the 9th Secretary General of the United Nations? Answer Antonio Guterres. Question number 42. Who is the current President of the United Nations? Who is the current President, that is 18th President of the United Nations? Answer Annalena Baerbock from Germany. Annalena Baerbock. She is from Germany. Question number 43. Which permanent UN Security Council member recently vetoed a resolution condemning the February 2022 invasion of Ukraine? Which permanent UN Security Council member recently vetoed a resolution condemning the February 2022 invasion of Ukraine? Answer Russia. Question number 44. Where is the headquarters of the International Court of Justice? Where is the headquarters of the International Court of Justice? Answer. Answer. The Hague. The Hague is a city in Netherlands. Question number 45. Which principal organ of the UN suspended operations on 1st November 1994? Which principal organ of the UN suspended operations on 1st November 1994? Answer. The Trusteeship Council. Question number 46. Which is the International Space Year? Which is the International Space Year? Answer. 1992. Question number 47. Which is the International Year of Soil? Which is the International Year of Soil? Answer. 2050. Question number 48. Which year is the International Year of Millets? Which year is the International Year of Millets? Answer. 2023. Question number 49. Which year is known as the International Rice Year? Which year is known as the International Rice Year? Answer. 2004. Question number 50. Who declared 2025 as the year of quantum science and technology? Who declared 2025 as the year of quantum science and technology? Answer. The United Nations General Assembly. Question number 51. International Year of Pulses. Answer. 2016. Question number 52. International Forest Year. Answer. 2011. Question number 53. Who signed UN Charter for India? Who signed UN Charter for India? Answer. A. Ramaswamy Mudaliar. Question number 54. Who was the first female president of UN General Assembly from India? Who was the first female president of UN General Assembly from India? Answer. Vijayalakshmi Pandit. Question number 55. Who are the new Security Council members of UN? Who are the new Security Council members of UN? Answer. Denmark, Greece, Pakistan, Panama and Somalia. Denmark, Greece, Pakistan, Panama and Somalia. Question number 56. Who is the first president of United Nations? Who is the first president of United Nations? Answer. Paul Henry Spaak. Question number 57. What are the official colors of the United Nations? What are the official colors of the United Nations? Answer. White and blue. Question number 58. What are the three pillars of UN? What are the three pillars of UN? Answer. Peace and security, human rights and development. Question number 59. How is UN President elected? How is UN President elected? Answer. Elected by the United Nations General Assembly representatives annually. Question number 60. When was the United Nations adopted the Charter of Economic Rights? When was the United Nations adopted the Charter of Economic Rights? Answer. 12th December 1974. Question number 61. What are G4 countries? What are G4 countries? Answer. India, Brazil, Japan, and Germany. India, Brazil, Japan, and Germany are the G4 countries. Question number 62. Who represents India in UN 2025? Who represents India in UN 2025? Answer Parvadaneni Harish. Answer Parvadaneni Harish. Question number 63. When did India join UN? When did India join UN? Answer October 30, 1945 after signing the UN Charter on June 26, 1945. Question number 64. How many times India became member of UN? How many times India became member of UN? Answer 8 times. Question number 65. Which is called World Parliament? Which is called World Parliament? Answer the United Nations General Assembly, that is UNGA, is called the World Parliament. Question number 66. Which country joined UN in 1947? Which country joined UN in 1947? Answer Pakistan and Yemen. Question number 67. UN color symbolizes. UN color symbolizes. Answer peace and unity. Peace and unity. Question number 68. When was UN agency UN Environment Program established? When was UN agency UN Environment Program established? Answer 1972. Question number 69. What is the full form of UNFPA? What is the full form of UNFPA? Answer United Nations Population Fund. Question number 70. Who is known as Father of United Nations? Who is known as Father of United Nations? Answer Cordell Hull. Questions for you. First question. Who created the UN logo? Who created the UN logo? Second question. Who was the 79th President of United Nations? Who was the 79th President of United Nations? Please comment your answers. If you like my video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share. See you on next video. Bye.